Okay, so we're gonna create a self-portrait with things about us on them. First thing we're gonna do, we're going to get a little packet. Your packet will have a plate, some sunglasses, and a soda bottle. Okay, so our very first step is take your sunglasses, place it underneath your paper. We're going to then, because you'll see it a little bit, trace your sunglasses. Does not have to be perfect. Okay, so now I have my sunglasses. I'm going to then take my plate. So take our glue stick, you want to twist it up a little bit. We don't twist it up all the way. You'll place your glue. Right here. We're gonna then take that piece of paper that we traced with the sunglasses. We're gonna flip it over, and there's a bottle on there, so we're gonna take it out and cut out that bottle. Front of your plate right here. Don't place it in front of your person. You can have it coming off the page a little bit. It's up to you how you place it. I'm going to kind of tilt mine a little bit like so. Okay, so then I take my glue stick, just a little bit of glue, I'll place it down, and I'm taking and I'm breaking the page. When we talk about breaking the page, it means something comes off the page a little bit. So I'm breaking the page of it right there. So right now, we have our, it could be a soda bottle or your water bottle or whatever fruit juice that you like, your plate, and we have our sunglasses. We have to draw ourselves. We're creating a self-portrait. So to do that, I'm putting those supplies off to the sides. I want to start with where my nose is. So I can just start to create a nose. You can keep it just kind of aligned like this. I could add some little letter C's on the side, so it's like a nose shape. I can then add my mouth. I can keep it as just like a little letter U, like so, like a wavy line. Or if I wanted to, I could add like stretched letter M shape on there, making it look more like lips. I'm gonna angle it a little bit more. Okay, and then we're gonna place where our chin is. And then we're just gonna bring our face going around. And that's just kind of a curved line. You can make it kind of like a letter U shape. I'm gonna then add my neck. I wanna think about my shirt, adding a curve line, adding my shirt with my shoulders. Maybe add like a little table right here, and think about my ears. And then I could start to add my hair. Let's make a curved line. I'm gonna add my braids. Okay. Then I have me. We're going to start to add some things that tell a little bit about us. We're going to be explaining some things that are our favorites and things that are about us. So, and our sunglasses. Let's start off with our shirt. We're going to start to draw our name on our shirt. And depending on how much of your shirt you have, how much of your name's going to be on there. You can make them in bubble letters if you want to. Like I can make this month right here. Or you can just draw your name right there. Really a choice. We are using crayons, so you can use some texture plates. We have some little texture plates here. When we take our texture plates, place it behind here. I can then start to color in. And this gives a visual texture. So it's not an actual texture, but a visual texture. It makes like cool lines on my letters. And then I can also vary the pressure to make my M shape. And I can decide if it's the same color or I can change it up. So step one, I have my name. Once I've done that, I'm going to then create my age and my grade level in a balloon. I'm going to create a little balloon and your second grade. So you would write second, and then right here you're gonna add your age. Now it's probably gonna be either 6 or 7. Miss Munt's really old, she would add 46 on her balloon. If you wanna make a second balloon for your age, you can do that as well, or keep it just in one balloon, okay? Once we have that, we're going to then, on the border of our sunglasses, you're going to write your favorite book or movie. So the border is this little frame area right here. So I could write Star Wars right there on my frame. Okay? So it could be part of a design. I could have it symmetrically balanced, same on both sides if I wanted to. So it's a design on my sunglasses, okay? You could add some little picture parts on there as well, okay? Then, once we added our favorite book or movie, you're going to then add in your sunglasses right here, your family playing your favorite sport. Maybe it's baseball, basketball, soccer. I'm going to have my family swimming. So I'm going to add some little water. And then I'm going to draw a circle for my mom. I'll have another circle for my dad. And then I'll have a circle for my brother, okay? So now I have my family. We'll add some more waves on the water where they're swimming. Okay, so now I don't have their faces yet, so I have to add ears to here. I have to have eyes for them to see. That's just ovals. Letter C for noses, nose. To smell, mouth. To talk, okay? And little extra details, we're gonna have some eyebrows. Give my dad some glasses. We'll think about their hair and have my mom's hair in a braid. My brother's hair. And my dad's hair. You want to think about, are they going to be wearing a shirt while they're swimming? You know, what does their swimsuit look like? Okay, and I'm going to have a shirt on my brother as well. Okay, so they're swimming in the water, and I can decide if it's at a pool or it has more like a little concrete line, or is it by the ocean? So I'm adding my little horizon line right there. Okay, little pieces of concrete. And more water waves. So this is like the reflection in the sunglasses. Okay? And I could add another little line on my nose area. Okay? So far I got my name, my second grade level, age, favorite movie or book, favorite sport, which is swimming, and I got my family doing that. Then, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna look at this drink right here, and then you're going to think about what is your favorite drink. I have been drinking a lot of Orzorka, so I would write Zorka. It's a water. Maybe you like Coke, maybe you like Pepsi, maybe you like Sprite, maybe you like orange juice, maybe you like Fanta. About what are you going to be placing on your thing? And I'm just gonna write water right there. Okay, so going through my favorite things. So far, I have my name on my shirt. I have my favorite movie or book on my glasses. I have grade level, second grade in age on a balloon. I have my family in the sunglasses, playing my favorite sport. And then we're going to put our favorite food on a plate. Maybe you like pizza, maybe your favorite food's like pancakes, maybe you like donuts, maybe you like hamburgers, maybe you like tacos. I'm gonna put a taco on my plate. So I'm gonna make a taco. I'm gonna add some lettuce, some meat, and some cheese. So I'm gonna add, normally you have more than one taco, so I'm gonna add a second taco right here on my plate. So I'm adding tacos. Okay, so we have our favorite food, our favorite drink, our favorite movie or book, favorite sport with our family, our name, and our age and grade level. Let's see. Next, in the background right here, you can add something that's a fun fact about you. Okay, so I could have my horizon line right here. I could have my dog, Asta, running around and playing. I have 3 dogs and 1 cat. So I'm gonna add Asta right here, playing. We'll see if I can get any more of my puppies running around. We'll add lightning right up at the top. out with acid. I have a kitty cat. So I have 3 dogs and a kitty cat. So that's my fun fact about me. Once you have all of this drawn, then you start to color in, thinking about your colors, coloring in your crayon, taking your time, coloring in neatly.